What is up, guys? Michael here with Valencia Fan TV. I'm absolutely buzzing right now. Doing this quick recap of the Valencia vs Alaves game. Of course, Valencia won 3-0. Finally picking up a good convincing win. I know we had 4 points to the first 2 games, but we weren't so convincing. We had no goals from open field, from open play. We had 2 penalties, and I thought we were pretty lucky to hold on for those 2 victories, or for that victory and that draw. First game of the year, we started out with a red card 2 minutes in, and that was probably the worst way you can start out a game. And we kind of did the exact opposite today. We started out with a goal in the 4th minute. After Charavesh crossed the ball perfectly into Was calmly put it away. I thought it was close for offsides. I'm still not convinced by the VAR. I think VAR got this one wrong, but I will take this goal every day of the week. And it really set us on the right foot. I'm really proud of Valencia. And after the game, Bordalas came out and he said, this isn't it's a good feeling, but this is just the beginning. There's more to come, and we know our job's not finished. And that's the attitude I want to see this team take. I in the beginning of the season, I predicted that we'd probably come in 8th place, 9th place. But I think I'm getting a little bit more optimistic than that now. I'm thinking we can push on for maybe Europa, maybe Champions League spots. Cautiously, maybe even better than that. I'm not going to say that just yet, but I'm hopeful, guys. I think we're all pretty hopeful as Valencia fans. This is the team we want to see. I commented in one of the Facebook groups. I'm proud of this Valencia team. This is what we watch Valencia for. There's passion, there's fight in this team. And I wasn't the biggest hater on Gracia, but now that you see Bordalas come in and do this, I think it was the right decision. Bordalas, he's convinced me in just 3 games. And just quickly running down some of the key moments of the game like we do every week. Obviously, that first goal I thought was offsides, but I'll take it. The play was great. I mean, was he offsides? It's debatable, but the play was definitely great. Cheryshev, he's been outstanding this year. I said I'm down on Cheryshev, but he's completely proven me wrong. He's been one of our best players so far. And yeah, crossed it perfectly in, and he just perfectly put that ball in the corner of the net. I thought it was Maxi. I was about to give Maxi Gomez some credit, but it was Was upon further review. And Guedes was a pain for the defense the entire first half. He was dangerous, hit the crossbar, very aggressive player, and it's kind of the theme for this year. He's been looking very aggressive, very attacking. He hasn't had the final touch yet, but he's been looking great so far. First 10 minutes of the game, I thought Valencia was completely dominant. I thought we had a chance to score a second, and we looked really in control of the game. After that, the remainder of the first half, I thought it was back and forth. I thought Alaves could have scored, and right before half, we looked pretty vulnerable. And then, I think the moment of the half was Carlos Soler with that incredible backheel goal. I think 47th minute. It was incredible, guys. One of the goals I've ever seen from Valencia. One of the best goals. Incredible backheel goal. Initially, if you watch the game, initially the cross came in, and Guedes he was open in the back post, and he should have put the ball in the net, but somehow I don't know what he did, but he mishit the ball and it perfectly went to Soler, and Soler just had this incredible backheel goal, guys. What a goal. What a time. I think that's a moment in the season that we should all celebrate. We're top of the table, had an incredible goal. Everything's going perfect at this moment. What a time to be a Valencia fan. The one last thing I wanted to talk about from the first half was another missed opportunity from Maxi. It's almost getting comical at this point. I forget who it was, but I think it was Soler. He whipped in a perfect cross, and Maxi, I don't know what he did. The ball came off his shoulder. It should have been a pretty simple header. I'm not saying he should have scored it, but it should have been pretty simple to put it on target, or at least put it somewhere close. But the ball bounced off his shoulder. It was the most strange sequence I've ever seen from a guy who's supposed to be a natural finisher. But I hope we can get it going. Second half, it was more of the same. Valencia looked great again. The 55th minute, Mamardashvili came through again with a great save. That was kind of the one moment where Alaves could have got back into the match. But Mamardashvili, outstanding player so far at 20 years old, man. Probably our most promising player at this point in that age bracket, which is incredible to say considering we have Kang and Lee, Yunus Musa, Gilaman, Correa. A lot of young guys, a lot of young promising guys coming up. But Mamardashvili, the way he's been playing, he's arguably the best goalkeeper in that age bracket right now in European football. right up there with Donnarumma. I know it sounds crazy to say, but he's given up 1 goal in 3 games. I mean, you can't play any better than that. So I'm full of praise for the man. And Guedes finally got his breakthrough. He put that ball away perfectly. But the story of that goal isn't Guedes. It's Maxi Gomez. I've been ripping Maxi all year, but I'm gonna give Maxi some credit. He perfectly controlled that ball. He used his strength, used his body positioning, got the ball down, and then perfectly laid it up for Guedes. And Guedes had to score that. If Guedes missed that one, I doubt if Guedes will ever score. And Valencia went up 3-0, and it was cruising after that. Another moment of the game, I guess, if you want to bring this up. Hate to pick on another player that we're all negative on, but Diakabe comes on in the 85th, gets yellow carded in the 86th within 30 seconds of him being on the field. Unbelievable. This guy cannot get out of his own way. And I wasn't initially that down on Diakabe, but everybody was down on him, and with watching more and more games, I'm getting more and more down on him myself. It was great to see Yunus Musa come on after picking up an injury earlier in the preseason. He's back, and hopefully he'll be back to full fitness once the international break is over. Valencia's man of the match. So many options this week. I think WhoScore actually put Guedes as the man of the match because he had a goal and assist. That's a solid option, but for me, I think the man of the match had to be Carlos Soler. He controlled the midfield. So many chances were created because of Soler, and he put that goal away, which was truly spectacular. And what a game from Soler. He's definitely knocking on the door. If Guy ever moves on, he'll be the next captain. Promising player, and I hope that we never sell him on. Moving for the worst players of the game, I don't want to criticize anybody this game. This game was pretty much perfect from start to finish. I don't see anybody who had a really negative game. I guess I could probably throw some shade at Maxi early on, but Maxi came through in the clutch and got a great assist later on. Diakabe, he only was on for 5 or 10 minutes. You can't really judge him off that. So overall, I'm not gonna do any worst players of the matches. Everybody played well in my opinion. Mamadashvili played great again. Correa, he continues to impress me. Cheryshev impressed me. Soler, Guedes, great game from a lot of players, and this is exactly what I want to see out of Valencia. Oh, one last thing, I was surprised to see Hiloman get the start again over Rosic. I think that was a little unfair. I guess Hiloman's really impressing during practice, but we'll see, guys, what goes on for the rest of the season. Overall, guys, I'm extremely happy. We are top of the table, 7 points to 3 games, and I can't wait till next week versus Osasuna, where we should have a great chance of picking up another 3 points. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you've made it this far. Take care.